Hey guys, welcome to the business launch section of Activate Academy. Tim Hendricks back with you. So excited for you right now. Like, this is the phase. Think about what we've got going on, right? So let's just take a little review here midway as we're at the midway point of Activate Academy. First, you're getting product results. You're putting these products in your mouth. You're putting these products in your body, putting these products on your body, right? And you're developing, hopefully, multiple stories on the incredible Herbalife Nutrition product line. This was a big key for my success, right? I've got the weight loss story. I've got the bodybuilding muscle story. Not really bodybuilding, but adding lean muscle. Completely different story. I've got the skin story. Used to get red bumps, right, when I shaved, no matter what I used. I use now just our skin, Formula One, the skin, the wash, and I just use that to shave, and I built a story on that. No more red bumps. So all the little stories that you are beginning to develop, you're beginning to, get confidence on the products. Now, if you came to us as a distributor starting fresh and you did not come through the customer base, maybe a client or a preferred member, and then evolved to distributor, this is seriously important. You've got a little catching up to do if you're joining us like I did with the whole enchilada, meaning you started on the products and in the business at the same time. So the first key point, I know it seems very basic, but I'm telling you, this is a results-driven business. And I promise you, the degree of your results and the speed of your results will correlate to the success of your business and the speed that you're able to reach your goals. So this is a very, very critical time to kind of lock in and make sure you're really getting those great product results. We're about to share your story, wide and deep through your grand opening process with the business launch. So this is amazing, right? The second thing that I want to make sure that you're not doing, because this is something that can happen now. We've got the product results going. We've got our grand opening booked. We've got everything set. We are inviting like crazy, right? And we're also maybe booking appointments for our long distance list so we can get with them online, on a Zoom, on a FaceTime with our mentor. We're getting all of this booked. Fantastic job. But remember, the big thing we want you to do here, maybe the average person has a week, 10 days of time here before their grand opening actually happens. So I want to spend just the next few minutes really talking with you about what can you do to have the biggest success in this gap of time before our grand opening exists. Now, Carlos talked to you in the last session about getting some practice partners going. Even if mom is coming to grand opening, hey, let's meet with mom first. She can do it twice. You know what I'm saying? Or your spouse or your, friend or coworker. So it's not that we want to take anything away from the grand opening event itself, but we want to get some things moving, right? Mark Hughes, the founder of our amazing company, taught me, and I had the good fortune to be mentored by Mark in my early years of the company, just the first few years all the way to Millionaire Team. And Mark taught we want to help a person get product results in just a couple of days on the products. When we get started in the business, we want to put money in your pocket within the first 3-4 days, like right away. So if we wait till the grand opening, and there will be lots of customers from that, by the way, even though we told them they're not expected to buy. It's the most amazing thing. So I'm excited for you on that. Quick story about a couple of distributors, Mark and Shelby. I remember doing with their sponsors, Rob and Christina. We did the grand opening with Mark and Shelby. They were both kind of in the business at the same time. So Rob and Christina were new in learning as mentors. And so I was mentoring them to learn how to mentor with Mark and Shelby. Mark and Shelby do their grand opening. They have 40-some people show up. They have enough orders from that grand opening, and we told everybody, leave your money at home. But the next day, 2 days later, 3 days later, after the grand opening, guys, they made supervisor in 1 month, part-time, just from the fruit of the grand opening, right? So it's key that we're working toward this, but it's also key, what are we doing here in this time frame? As I said, we want to get prepared to do business. We want to build confidence. So confidence comes from tell, show, try, do with your mentor, telling your story, packaging your story, telling your story in the mirror to yourself, practicing on your wife, your husband, your mom, whatever, right? Your mentor. My mentor told me grab a teddy bear and practice. I told her, Mindy, I'm a Marine. I don't have any teddy bears, but whatever it takes to get really good at that story. Maybe we can do a few wellness evaluations. Maybe we can do a few meal plans for people that after they get the eval, even if they don't want to buy, we make up a mock meal plan so we get good at that skill. Now, listen, don't be crazy here. Your mentor and mentorship line is going to help you with each of these things, right? You are in business for yourself, but remember this, you are not here by yourself. You've got an entire team of dedicated, committed, proven success track record type people that are willing to take you through these very simple steps so you can build these skills. First, product results. Second, your story and how to do a wellness evaluation, how to put a meal plan together. So I would encourage you to engage in those things. Put those things at the top of the priority list. Your product results, you're practicing and building some skills, and you're inviting and locking this grand opening down, right? These are the things we want to do right now. Now, there's some additional things we can do. A couple notes here that I made to not miss. We want to talk about, the road ahead. So let me just take you into your grand opening for a moment, okay? Just be there with me. Kind of envision where you're going to hold it. Envision you and I are up at the front. I'm a mentor. I'm in your mentor's shoes, okay? And it's you and I up front. And we've got everybody there, right? So what's going to happen? I promise you people are going to want these products. Some of them may even want to get into business with you after your grand opening. But let's focus just on the client side for a second. Now, don't get overwhelmed, because right below on the website, you can see it here, we have these different documents, okay? So what are you looking at here? You're looking at, okay, when I want to sit down and do a wellness evaluation with a client, are there some forms I should use? Do I just take notes on a piece of paper? No. We have beautiful pre-done forms for you. So we want to get you familiar with, okay, using the form and downloading that and having copies of it so you're ready to go. I call this a binder system, right? Your consumer group, your customers, retail and PM, all in this bucket called the consumer group, because they're consuming, right? That's what they want to do. They don't want to build the business, they want to consume our product. So I have a little organizational system where I just have my binder and I have a product catalog in there and a price list in there, and I have blank copies of the wellness profile form, blank copies of the meal plan, blank copies of the customer tracker for the first 90 days, right? So that I can and I staple those, and then I just I have like 5 packets in there. And then I can just grab a packet, right? Maybe you have a file system. You just grab a little packet, and now you can sit down and you're ready to go. It's very professional, very detailed, but simple for us to get the information we need and provide the service to the client and get them great results. We want you to get familiar with that, right? Set up your consumer intake system with our proven forms below. Your mentor will review these with you, but please download these. Take a look at them, okay? Talk with your mentor about how many of these you need printed. What should you do? You guys can do that, the next time you communicate, right, when you're done reviewing everything here on this business launch section of Activate Academy. So think about the flow of your customers, right? We want to have the intake process, the evaluation process. We want to have all of that down in terms of how it works in our mind. We have the right paperwork here, makes it so easy. You can be so relaxed as you're doing this in learning versus scrambling around looking for this form. Oh, I don't have this. No client wants to sit down with us like that, right? So put yourself in their shoes. You want a easygoing, kind, caring, but professional and organized coach sitting down with you. That builds confidence in the customer to see that you have it together. It's not that you have it perfect. It's that your heart is to help them and that you've got it together. You're organized, okay? So we want to take a look at these forms. Now, a couple other things, okay? Let's talk about a price list. Let's talk about other things that we need in this binder. So you'll see some of these forms right below the video. Again, talk with your mentor, grab what you need, print off what you need, save to your computer as PDF what you need, okay? And build that binder so that, again, as we fast forward into the grand opening that you're about to have just days away now, as you're sitting there, as people say, because we don't want you to have a freak out moment, right? No need for that. So you will if you don't do these things. Practicing, because now it's time to do it for real and you're like, nail biter, no, get some practice in so you're a little more comfortable and you can breathe, right? And just relax. And second of all, what about the people from the grand opening or even before that say, I want an eval, I want to get on some products, tell me a little bit about it, set me up as a client. You want to have your customer system and flow organized so that when that happens, you don't have a freak out moment and you're prepared. Oh yes, great. Make the appointment, talk with your mentor, you've got all your ducks in a row, and you sit down online or in person, depending on where they are, and you've got everything ready to go there, okay? The other thing you want to pay attention to is our recommended programs sheet. Okay, and I want to talk to you just a second about that. So we want to personalize a program for everyone, but we definitely have a couple products, our cellular nutrition, our tea, our aloe, a couple key things that it doesn't matter if they want to lose weight, doesn't matter if they're gaining weight, doesn't matter if they're working on health issues. We need these core nutrition products to give the body what it needs. So do we have a package for that? What do we charge for that? Right? And then are there upgraded packages? Now listen, your mentorship line in your area of the US or the world, wherever you're watching this, in your prices, with your culture, with the products you have in your country, okay, most of this is US, that are watching this, but it does change internationally. Remember, we're in almost 100 countries at the time of this video. So we want to be able to do business anywhere, but we want to be organized and ready to go, okay, and have our price list and our product packages that we're going to maybe move a lot of. Like a lot of people buy this program to start with when they're losing weight. Then the second program is this, and the third program is this, right? So we kind of have the lean and fit cellular nutrition programs packaged. You can adjust those prices with tax and everything for your area, but you want to have those things. So check out the documents below, review them, get with the mentor, and build that consumer group binder, that system for yourself so you're ready to receive the business. Now, you already got set up with your Go Herbalife, you got set up with your merchant processing so you can take debit and credit cards, all that's been done. So you are set to go. It's just about keeping your eye on the prize. What you do between now and the grand opening for your body, for your results, how hard can you push it, right? So you can create the biggest story in the shortest amount of time. Priority one. Number two, building this grand opening to be massive and major success. We've given you all the coaching on that. It's time to just follow through and see it through to the end, to grand opening day. You're going to absolutely be blown away with how fun this is, how much confidence you get, the skills that are built, and as the cherry on top, the amount of clients that you get from this without even attempting to do so. I'm so excited for you. Now is the time. Keep your eye on the prize, keep the priorities straight, get as much practice as you can, get yourself set up to receive your clients that you're about to get, right? That's why we're doing this. And guys, I'm so excited for you, excited for your mentor, working together. This is such a fun process, giving birth metaphorically and basically training a new distributor, in it with them, side by side, helping them get the results. Congratulations to you. Let's focus on the prize. Let's get this grand opening done and get set up to win. We'll see you soon.